Take one. Take one. Alright, guys, I am here at a place called Front Street in New Haven, Connecticut. I'm a fisherman. I go fishing here, some of my spots. I just had a roadside lunch. I have a burner I could cook with for camping. And that's about what I'm up to. Now, today it is April 24th, 2024, and the reason I'm doing this video is I'm making a new channel today for my YouTube. The idea of this is what it is. I'm going to give you a short version of my story. At the moment, I'm currently living in a Honda CRV. I have a financed vehicle I can't afford to rent. My story gets, it could be a pretty long story. I decided to try to make a channel, trying to do everything I can to be employed, work. I'm on disability. I'm going to give you guys a short rundown here. I'm at a place I find peace at, trying to go fishing. And the reason I'm doing this channel is I'm trying to get viewers. One part of the channel is going to be about fishing. Another part of the channel is going to be about surviving the streets. I'm in New Haven, Connecticut. The reason I stick to New Haven, Connecticut, there's more resources for me as far as people helping and food. And I do get a check disability. I've been on it for many, many years for psychological disorders, and I've had a few surgeries due to a car hitting me on a bike. That's also another time for a story. I do suffer from what's called PTSD, from trauma, and the trauma being 23, almost 24 years ago, on the 26th of December, the day after Christmas, 1 a.m. in the morning, and I think it was technically the 27th, my immediate family was murdered due to a home invasion robbery in Guilford, Connecticut. It happened the year 2000, December 27th. A guy by the name of Jonathan Mills, murdered my 6-year-old daughter, murdered her mother, and murdered her, at the time, 2-year-old brother. It was big news. So ever since, I've been really struggling with the mental health part of life. And I guess the reason I'm doing this channel, I'm trying to get viewers. I don't like to beg for help. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to earn viewers. And I'm going to go to state parks. I'm going to go around. And I'm even going to show the realities of homelessness in Fairhaven, New Haven, and parts of West Haven. I'm going to show some homeless encampments. I'm going to have interviews with street people. I'm also going to have regular videos on the positive side of things. I'm going to do drive-arounds. I'm going to show the way I'm living in the car, how I'm surviving. I'm also going to show like other things to do with fishing, what state parks to go to. I do a lot of state parks while living in the car. And that's the tragic story of the daughter anyway, and that's why I figured I should bring that out there, because I do suffer from that. Even though it's many years later, it still bothers me. And I think sometimes it holds me back thinking about it. So on a positive end, my intentions is to become a little more stable than I am at the moment, as far as like living stable. Mental health wise, I'm doing pretty good considering I'm on my own. I have no drug addictions that are currently, unless you consider marijuana a drug. I am prescribed it. I consider it medication for the PTSD mainly. It's the only thing I do. I am a former, I guess, what would you say, a crackhead? So I can explain that a little bit. 1985, 86, I lived on the streets of Fairhaven. Back then, they didn't have crack on the street. I got addicted to cocaine with a friend of mine, and he somehow knew how to cook it. We used to call him Chef Boyardee as a joke. He was an Italian guy that I used to run with, and his girlfriend had Section 8 at the time. I was really young. She let me stay there for like $30 a week. I had a job at Dunkin' Donuts and continued to do cocaine. So later in life, blah blah blah, I quit the cocaine, and then I am gonna say back in 2009 it started up again. I got addicted to crack cocaine living in Brantford in a trailer park. And again, it was association. I'm not going to blame it on people. It was just who I was associating with. It was around, and I got hooked on it. I was clean a long time. And that got pretty bad, and I got clean again. I want to tell you that was 2016. So I went on a real bad 5-year, 6-year, 7-year run. And it was real bad. I got off in 2016. I quit cigarettes at 2017. So let me just see if I could flip the phone and give you a photo of me. No, it's not letting me do that. I'll figure that out someday. But anyways, guys, this is like a editorial video. Some of the stuff I'm going to be showing is for educational purposes only. I want to give people the real story. I want to give a voice to the people that can't tell their story. Like some of these people out here I see are really bad into drugs, and that's the reason they're homeless. And it's tough to watch that because you know if you help them where it's going. But there is a couple out here that aren't into drugs. They do smoke weed. I know of one girl that smokes just weed and she drinks a little bit, but she's homeless, and it's kind of sad. She holds a sign. She doesn't do real bad things. So I might try to like interview people like that more so, and try to get a feel of the streets and how we could, as maybe as fellow homeless people, help each other. Because I'm in a car and I feel like when I see these people on the street, I almost feel bad, but I go to where they go for the resources because it's out there. Like one place was very good. They fed me at a time of need, and I was really low on gas. So what I'm basically doing, I'm trying to make a channel, but at the same time, I'm trying to get a job. So if any viewers can help me, I don't want donations. I just want to work for my money. I'm trying to get cash yard work, maybe part-time cashiering. I used to be a cashier after I got injured. I couldn't do septic construction anymore. I used to be into construction, excavating for Bailey Excavating, a company around Connecticut. So I'm in Connecticut. I just got back from a 2-year living in Maine, and now unfortunately I'm on the streets in New Haven in my car though. So if you guys want to subscribe to my channel and give me as many likes as you can, I'm going to start making shows. I'm going to show everything. Some is going to be hard to watch. Some is going to be easy to watch. Some is going to be recreational, like where to go fishing, what state parks are good. I'm going to rate things. I'm going to do fishing. So stay tuned, guys, to my channel. New channel. I'm going to rename it. And I'm going to give you the life story of Edward Crumb living in a CRV Honda, and how I got through some tragic events, how I'm still struggling. Maybe we could start doing lives, helping each other, motivational speaking, I want to get people on a platform talking, have chats, try to help everybody, and helping people will help myself. So thank you guys, and stay tuned to the new channel.